this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Knight. A short completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. For all the intrigue and all the challenge of a conference battle in the playoff bracket, these two teams came through the SEC, got into the bracket, and now stand in each other's way for a chance to win a national title.
And Chris, as you know, just such a proud conference, and there's no doubt that whoever wins this matchup is going to be trying to carry that torch forward for the entirety of the SEC to try to mark.
And it's hauled in way downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moves all the way to the 38. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Takes the handoff. It's Berry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry up.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarmed.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30 now. And he's brought down to the defense with a takeaway in the first drive of the game. The offense starts with a short field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Russell. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, look out. He's got open space. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Knight. Here comes the rush. Using his legs here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a quick grab. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
The pressure's on. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught behind the line. It's Berry. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Chris, you've got to be aware of this as a defense. It's 3rd and long. You know that they're going to go to a screen pass. I don't understand what they're looking at here. This is clearly not the right defensive call.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Pass rush closing in. Oh, that one's picked off.
Chris, I think the true measure of the quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Dropping back. It's Knight. Coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback. Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job. And you can tell the front 7 is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end and the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the first down. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will get out of bounds. That'll be the final play of this first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Hand off to the single back. Look out, he's breaking free. First down, looking for more now. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Second down after that previous play. To the air. It's Russell. Pressure is coming. Trying to create here on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. Sees an opening. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid gain.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Keep Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looking to scramble. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a first down gain.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about two things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
On the ground, it's Barry. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They'll feed the back again. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Third down after that running play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Open field ahead. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front. Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. So we've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield. Back to pass. It's Knight. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback and showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season. Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys. And that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on. They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground. And they're doing that right down the middle, this offensive line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Russell. This time, a completion. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He hands it off from the gun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap.
And here comes a deep shot. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
Makes the catch downfield. He'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
They've got it in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him because he clearly is the passing game.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
This is exactly how you draw it up, is getting a score in the first drive of the third quarter when you defer when you win the coin toss, but never do you expect it to be on the kickoff return. What a return right here, and just an electric way to start this second half.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Handoff heading left. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Trying for a 4th down completion. They can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs. You're stopped on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Alabama. The offense takes the lead here in the second half.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the ball is picked off. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. The offense starts with excellent field position. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He could go. He has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. This offense cannot be stopped. To the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Knight. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Berry. Look out, he's got space ahead. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Trying to get the throw off.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
The ball is loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
Question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
So they take a... Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Scanning the field. It's Russell. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
A little bit too much on the punt. It lands just inside the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field.
Kill it. 2-14 close. 2-14 close.
Now they'll take a quick timeout here to avoid the delay of game. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to throw it on first down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Touchdown, Alabama. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they're going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He's running out of time here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Catch made on the left side. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Here comes the handoff.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-off.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offense.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down after a short gain there. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Knight. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
I love this decision by the quarterback. He understands when you only need a couple of yards to move the chains that really you look at your first read, and if it's not there, take off. A quick decision to use his legs, and he's able to move the chains. Remember, a new
makes the catch and has space. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver, accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere, the loss of the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Berry. Breaking into the clear. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
Chris is such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it to the left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. To throw, it's Knight. Moves out of the pocket. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Mustang. Ninja. Magic.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. That's another big play for this defense, and for the offense, the struggles continue today. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this seems like a case of too little too late for this defense today, but you start to build on these successes. And remember, the eye in the sky don't lie. And, Chris, they're going to go back to this film, and they'll be able to fix things and look at the effort and look at the schematics. And a play like this, maybe it spurs them on to something for next week and beyond. A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You're in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Knight. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Short throw complete to the tight end. He goes out of bounds just short of the 15.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Contact as he let the ball go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
They're doing a good job here putting themselves in position inside the 5, but got to score quickly. You need the ball multiple times. This ball needs to be in the end zone right away.
And no, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up 2nd and goal. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
What a play by this defensive back in man-to-man coverage. They're trying to get the ball outside and just allow the wide receiver to work one-on-one, but the DB makes the play. That is a terrific tackle in space.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play, and a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Bringing pressure. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Timeout taken by LSU, their second. Strategy session before this third down play. An important third down attempt for this offense. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking deep down the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Look at him out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback operating an empty set. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped short of that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. So the desperation 4th down try doesn't work. And now the offense is set up here 1st and goal. A chance to put the nail in the coffin.
Easy.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. Another score as this offense continues to execute at a really high level. Look, they were expected to win this game, but coming off the layoff, Joe, we wonder, were they capable of this kind of execution? They've answered that question.
They've answered it emphatically. And, Chris, this is always the talking point. It's about the rust of the layoff. This is the conversation now surrounding this new playoff format, the expanded playoff format. How well would the higher seeds handle the break? This group has handled it incredibly well. The execution have been off the charts, and here a nice, comfortable lead after that touchdown. This group has handled it so well.
Looking for some space. It's Barry. As the 1st down is still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. That run picks up 1st down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, tied. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their 2nd score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
LSU 24.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Quick throw to the left. And it falls incomplete, and as the clock hits 0-0, that's it, game over.